Go.
Hey guys, I am here with Chief Faucett, and we're doing a couple follow-up videos, and I wanted to ask the Chief real quick because 2020 has, I think the official term for 2020 is sucks.
I agree with that.
So what is quarantine, lockdown, COVID, all this other stuff, how's that affected the fire district?
Well, let me tell you, Matt, first of all, we couldn't do this without the professionals that we have. The firefighters, the EMTs, the paramedics, all the staff have really risen to the occasion. Just like many people, many organizations, many businesses, many people were forced to drop back and punt and reinvent themselves, and so did we. And I am so thankful for the crews. What it has meant for us, we had to procure a bunch of personal protective equipment, PPEs, that we all saw, we all heard. And right at the beginning, it was very difficult to get that. We worked really closely with the Department of Emergency Management up in Bremerton, and were able to procure that. We also went out and made sure that we got our crews the right equipment that they needed. And we made some investments to give them their own personal protective equipment that they wear every single day. Because of that, I can tell you that we have not had a major impact. I can't get into the medical side of our employees, but we have not had a major impact with COVID in South Kitsap Fire and Rescue. And that goes because the crews have just taken it serious, and they know what they can and can't do, and have taken every precaution that they can.
So Chief, what about call counts? You know, with people staying at home and not going out, not driving as much, things like that.
So right out of the beginning, in March, April, we saw a pretty significant drop in our call volume. And if I recall those numbers, I don't have them offhand, but if I recall those numbers, they were somewhere about 15 to 20% drop. But those quickly turned around. And so call volume is back up. The last report I gave to the Board of Commissioners, we're down about 3% this year, which is not overwhelming, not a significant drop. Probably one of the things that we've seen the most is that people are not calling 911 for things that they would normally call 911, meaning they're waiting a little bit longer.
Okay.
The chest pain comes on. Do I want to go? Should I go? Do I want to go to the hospital? Do I need to go to the hospital? And so by the time the crews are getting there, sometimes you almost feel like they would have called a little bit earlier. But we also are noticing on some of our call volume what we call low acuity, those calls that maybe you could just call your doctor, or you could do a video conference with your doctor, or you could find some other means to the hospital, or some other. We're seeing some of those calls drop off. And so people are taking advantage of what doctors are doing now in the year 2020. Don't go to the ER because there's stuff there that you may not want to be subjected to. And so they're able to find some other means. But overall, our call volume is still up, and we're probably going to be right at that 11,000 calls this year in 2020, even with everything that's going on.
Okay. Well, Chief, thanks. You know, the first responders for all of this have been outstanding, and you folks here at South Kitsap Fire and Rescue have been good, been great. Want to give a shout out to Chief Wright, who it appears as though he bailed. He bailed on you.
It feels like it, but he didn't. We're happy for him.
He bailed in 2020 and in COVID and the bond. And but hey, thank you for all that you do. Thanks, Chief Wright, for everything that you've done for the community. And I wish you guys the best of luck coming up here in November.
Thank you.
And thanks again for all that you guys do.
And thank you for you and all the citizens. We appreciate it.